battery's getting low. Well, that's not good. Battery's getting low. Good morning. What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. God, I hope it's Monday. It's a bit cold out this morning. Nice view out this morning. A lot of nothingness. How's everyone doing this morning? All two of you guys doing? It is Monday. Thanks, Robert. I'm going to sneeze in about 5 minutes. I can feel it in the background going, I'm going to come get you. I start with the tingling in the nose. Going into the back of your neck. Making my nose run. Tickling. Yes. And I have to finish making my coffee. All at the same time. Yes, it's a cold morning out here in Pahrump, Nevada. That's where I'm at. Been hanging out in this town for a few days now, and I need to, I guess, get out of town now. I love Pahrump, but it is my home base. It's not a place I don't know. It is home base, but it's not a place I like to hang out at a lot. I do come and get supplies here. I do a lot of my editing in town, although I've changed that, doing most of my editing right here where I'm sitting right now. I do not have a cold. Jeff, how you doing? Good morning, Jeff. Good. Who all's here? Michelle's here. Good morning. Jeff. I'm heading out towards Death Valley again. Towards Death Valley. Shakecasters, good morning. Good morning, Shakecasters. Got to see, did you guys get to see AJ last night, her live stream and her new video out? I think she's a natural at YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but she kicks ass. I really like her channel. She's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one to watch. She's gonna grow into that channel, I'm sure. The dogs are amazing. Her dogs, Tucker, and I know Tucker. He's a black lab. Tucker and I forgot the other one's name. Toby. Together they're the TNT. Yeah, I enjoy her channel a lot. She's gonna do well. What is out there going on? Not a ton. I went out to. I was out in Death Valley yesterday, northern part of Death Valley. I was over at Scotty's Castle. It's really Albert's. I bet. I think his name is Albert. Johnson. The Johnsons. They they own the place. They built it. And Scotty, Death Valley, Scotty was yeah, he's kind of like a caretaker, I think, of sorts. Well, that's how the story goes, anyway. Anyway, it's a beautiful little journey up there. I did some video. Um, I'm not quite sure what kind of video it's going to be yet. We were at the tour, and we couldn't really separate from the tour too much. I did separate a little bit, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make the video. But the footage came out great, so I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We will see. This morning, made some coffee. I was up about 5 o'clock. Been up for a little over an hour, and it was pitch black. Now it's beautiful out. This is looking south. You guys can't see much, can you? Looking south. Um, South area. How do you make coffee? I'm being asked. Would you like to see? I've got instant coffee. Just brew up some hot water. Right here. Take my hot water. I'm making hot water. I pour it into my trusty thermos. The thermos then holds on the water so I can make coffee all morning long. That's how I make coffee. I have to set up my stove. Everything's work in this X5. If I want to eat, sleep, or even drink coffee or tea, it's an effort. It's an effort. Did you guys watch the Nomadland on Hulu? Hey, Robert. I'm not sure when the video will come out. A 12-volt coffee pot. Why not just use propane? It's cheaper. Anytime you heat something up with 12-volt batteries, you zap the batteries. Making heat from electricity requires a lot of power. I'd recommend using propane. I save all my electrical use for keeping stuff cold, like my fridge, dedicated to the fridge, and also recharging all my batteries. That's pretty much all I use my solar for. Tim O, hello. Tim O's like Mr. McFeely. He's always doing something. He's always busy. He's always busy coming and going. Speedy delivery. I'm new too. I'm new at this too. I'm learning. I'm still learning. 3 years in, I'm still learning. I was just contemplating this morning how much everything is an effort. Everything. Taking a crap, taking a piss, making coffee, making anything in this car is an effort. Even getting into bed is an effort, especially in cold weather, because you have to pile up. Yeah. Wouldn't change it for the world, though. Wouldn't change a damn thing. I like it this way. Makes coffee taste better, makes food taste better when you have to work for it. AJ! I miss you, AJ. I loved your live stream yesterday. Thanks, Tim. That's great. Thank you. It's always good to see Tim popping in. We love your channel. You have a great channel building, and you have a great personality, AJ, and I think you're going to go really far on YouTube. You just have that je ne sais quoi, I guess is what it's called. I don't know. We do. We all need to hang out. I'd love to hang out. You're a fun person to hang out with. Some of the best people I've met are the ones I've met recently. Some of the most amazing people. AJ, you're one of them. Debbie, you're another. Yeah, I went up to Scotty's Castle yesterday, by the way, and I was blown away. That powerhouse is really cool, and it's a functioning powerhouse. Of course, I think it was a gas-powered generator in there too, but I think that was used as backup. I'm not quite sure. Oh man, it's cold. My ankle's getting cramped up from sitting cross-legged. Everything's done cook-wise on that little one-burner propane tank I have here. This puppy. This is all I use. Has little feet that pop out. I think this is like $20 over at Walmart. You just pop these on and off as needed. It's a little stand. That's all I use. I used to have a 2-burner stovetop, and of which I only used both burners only a handful of times in 3 years, so I got rid of that. It finally died, and I had to re-up. And I re-upped for this smaller. I had one of these previously. I donated it to Jenny Gibbs' channel, and ended up having to buy another one. So yeah. No, I don't want to connect to anyone else's hotspot. But I thought I'd drop in, say hello. It's going to be short today, about 10-15 minutes, and see how you guys are doing. My trip's kind of morphing again, but updates to come on that. We'll see how that develops. Right now, it's moving slowly. You know what I mean. Yeah, this is how I exit the X5. I guess you guys don't really need to be clear back there, do you? I got you guys hooked up to my. Oops, that's not good. See, everything's a job back here. Can I put you guys on top? Okay, 1 second. Do you guys recognize where I'm at? This is the site where Wonderhus, I did an interview. It's right here. It took place right in this area. Yeah, I'm not too far away from that at all. I had to get out of the car. I'm sorry. It is cold still. I do need my coffee. I've discovered something. A food item. I've never seen this before, but it's new to me. It might not be new to you. It's everything Italian loaf, fresh baked bread. It's bread that is like everything. You know, everything bagels has all the seeds on it. Well, this is just like that, except it's Italian bread. I've never had this before. It's really good. That's what I have for breakfast. I have a slice of that with some butter and some coffee, maybe, or I have oatmeal. Yes. Well, you know, AJ, you have something to do with why I eat bread at camp now, because of those Texas toasts. Anyway. It was 70, I think it was 77 degrees yesterday in Death Valley, when it was about 50 degrees up here in Pahrump. Makes me want to camp closer to Death Valley. You make mini pizzas? That's right. We had you put some what do you call it? Pepperonis on those, I think is what it was. Yeah, those are great. Pixel Peter, how you doing? Yeah, they had French bread with you know, everything French bread, and they had everything Italian. I went Italian, and I must admit it's really good. I'm having to throttle myself because if left unchecked, I'll just eat the whole damn loaf in one sitting, and I'll be in pain afterwards. Man, it is cold this morning. I am freezing. Where's my other jacket at? It's underneath my bed. Probably not such a good idea. I usually have two jackets on in the morning. This is a pullover of sorts. It's like, I don't know if you guys recognize this, but this was sent in to me from a viewer, but oversized so I can wear a jacket underneath it. I don't have that jacket underneath right now. Gotta get okay. Let me get my chair. The chair I hardly ever use at camp. I use this chair more when there's other people around. Otherwise, I'm just sitting on the tailgate, which the camera's sitting on now. AJ, are you off work now? What's AJ doing these days? We should hang out. You busy today? We can hang out today. I was getting ready to go into Death Valley to find a place to camp. Very little people have gone to Sarah's Crack and returned to talk about it, so. Through Friday. You won't get fired. Who would fire you? They'd be crazy to fire you. Seriously, I mean, I watched you work through some serious problems with software, and you're pretty good at it. You're a valuable person to have on board any company, if you ask me. I don't know where I stuff. I put it in here. Things I get carried away with. Where I put things. So I've got a hat box. It holds all my hats. It's kind of like my personality box. And in there, I have these wonderful gloves that were sent in to me by you guys. I've actually had, I think, a total of 4 pairs of gloves. I'm down to 2. I've lost 2 pair. But the 2 that I do have are amazing. They really do keep your hands warm. Like all the other gloves I had that keep my hands warm. But these have removable fingertips. Retractable, I should say. They're convertibles. Okay, where are we at? Well, perception is weird, and when people start getting those thoughts in their head, AJ, sometimes what's in their head, whether it's true or not, usually stays because it fits their agenda. Maybe? I know it's dumb. And your boss should be happy that you're lazy, because usually lazy people find out ways to get things done in a more efficient way so they don't have to work so much. That's just me. And no, AJ, you're not lazy at all. You've helped me quite a bit. I've seen you in action, and you're a hard worker. You get it done. So if they fire you, you'll have no problem finding another job, I'm sure. Besides, if they fire you, AJ, it gives you more time to hone your tool at YouTube. Hey, Mark. It has been a while. How you been? I mix it up all the time. I come on early in the morning, come on late at night, I come in the middle of the afternoon. I don't like letting people know when I'm going to be live streaming. I like that. I do live stream often, and I mix it up. There's a lot of people who are from Europe who tune into these, and in the morning coffees. We've got some early riser followers like Gary Bauer down in Arizona, and Al. They're up early. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not. But look, we got 50 people in here right now, and we're just all sitting around chatting. I love it. Having coffee. Oh yeah, you can collect unemployment. That's right. No, I don't tell anybody. I figured that, Pixel Peter. Keith something. Jessica, how you doing? Okay. It's been about 20 minutes. I should show you around a little bit, huh? Let me turn the camera around. Good morning, Bill. How you doing, buddy? The inside of the X5, of course. There's where I usually cook. I can cook with the back closed even. Just like that. Have it vent this way. Here's the tailgate. I can leave the tailgate open and close the top. I can leave the top kind of cracked, close the bottom, or have them both closed. Anyway, that's how that works. I usually camp way the heck up that way. And about 4 or 5 miles this way is where I camp, usually. Unless I'm in a hurry, I just stop short. So this is kind of where I'm camped today. Beautiful, beautiful morning out though. I love it out here. Okay. AJ, yes, it did. Just from that interview I did with Bob, AJ, my subscriber count went up over 500 new subscribers on the channel. 550, I think, is where it came out to be. It's still going up. No, that's my neighbor right now, and there's another one off to my left. Way the heck over there. Those are my neighbors. My little fire pit's right. It's right there. That's my fire pit right there. You have a unique living situation, AJ. It might be worth interviewing, I think. Adrenaline princess. Well, you're not living in your vehicle. You're living in a trailer that you're like a hybrid. You're interesting. That's what I mean. I don't mean it in a bad way. I hear weird things out in the desert. Like right now, I'm hearing something that sounds like a drain. Like you're draining a bathtub, and it makes that gurgling sound as the water goes down the drain when you pull the thing. Is it going down? I'm hearing that right now. And there's nothing out here. There's a balloon way up in the sky. Those big ones that people fly in. They have those here in Pahrump. But I'm hearing strange stuff out in the desert. Jessica, a lot of people who do van life do have a 9 to 5 job. They just don't have a conventional home, so to speak. I'm kind of a weird one. I make my living off of YouTube videos, and I don't make a lot of money off of that, but I make enough to be happy. I'm not going to make enough money at this to be a millionaire by any means, but I'm having a good time doing it, and I think I can do this for a very long time. So I intend to do that. But yeah, you have that luxury if you're like that, or if you're retired, you have that luxury of not only, getting up whenever you want, but going wherever you want. You're not locked down to the retirement home you bought in Florida or Cancun or Austin, Texas. Well, I would stay away from Austin or Texas altogether right now. But it's nice. Like right now, Jessica, if I wanted to go to Death Valley and camp, I can do that right now. If I wanted to go to Quartzsite, that's just a few hours down the road, I can certainly do that. Yes, I do have that freedom to do whatever I want whenever I want to do it. And that is a freedom that I cherish a lot. And I didn't realize I was losing a lot of that value when I was living in a condo or an apartment or a home. Um, you get really locked down to it, and the home, the condo, or apartment start to own you. Uh, oh, I gotta go to work. I can't afford my rent. That's, $2,000 a month. What? $2,000 a month to pay someone else's mortgage? Hmm. After a while, you start realizing it's a no-win situation, I guess. For me, it was. You can't win at that. Always chasing your tail. Never catching up, and you can never get ahead of that. I'm glad I'm not working anymore. I'm really happy about that. It causes some problems in other places, but I think over time those problems will eventually go away as well. Because I'm making more and more money a month as time goes on, because I'm making more and more videos. And more subscribers, more views mean more revenue, more AdSense money. That's the hardest part to grow, is the AdSense part. My Patreon supporters, I'm getting about close to $200 a month on Patreon support, so that helps combined. It's still not a ton, but there's super chat and there's donations to the channel that helps bridge the gap between those two paydays. So you get a lot of luxuries, but you also lose a lot. I don't have my high-paying job anymore. I don't have all the stress that goes with it. I don't have all the toys and the condo and the separate garage that I had at the time and all the toys that go with it. No, I don't miss it at all. Not one bit. Yikes. Missing. Hey Mark, how you doing? Didn't see you there. Plans for today, Larry? I plan on going to Death Valley today. I'm gonna go make a camp out in Death Valley. What does this say? What was that? Richard says, does any have days like in the movie Groundhog Day? Doing the same thing every day. It's not the same every day is the thing. It's not like you wake up in a house and you go, okay, go take a shower, go brush my teeth, go to the kitchen, make some cereal, get ready for the day. That's, to me, that's doing the same thing over and over again every day. What I'm doing here, yeah, you wake up in the same location, the X5, but this X5 could be in a different campsite every night of the week, every day of the year. It's not the same. You have to figure out what to do every time. Like I went to Quartzsite just recently. Never been there really before. I had to figure out where to go to buy my supplies. Had to figure out where to camp, where the RTR was, all that crap. So it was fun. It always is fun. And I spent a few days there. And it was fun because it was like you're traveling, you're learning the area. It's like you're on an adventure every day. It's never the same twice. And I've camped in Pahrump for years now, and or around Pahrump, and yeah. Anyway, hey Gibby, how's Gibby doing? Yeah, thanks for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bill. It's starting to warm up finally. Ah, I can feel it on my face. Rubber Tramp Rendezvous out in Quartzsite. By the way, have you guys watched Um, uh, I forgot the name of the movie. Nomad? Wait, I forgot the name of the Bob Wells movie that just came out on Hulu. Bah, watch it. It's pretty good. What I really liked in that movie is how they portrayed everyone trying to help Nomadland. Thank you. The character went through a lot of what I went through early on, and that is everyone, when they find out that you're living nomadically, oh, you need to come to my place. I'll feed you. You can sleep in my guest room. You can. They're really thinking that you're looking for help, and you're not. I wasn't. I still am not. And it's what I want to do. It's like it's almost as, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost as if like you're trying to interrupt uh, uh, Christopher Columbus from crossing the Atlantic to discover the new worlds because, well, you felt like he was homeless. So you built an island and you put a house and a hut on it so Christopher can come and sleep on it instead of traveling around the oceans aimlessly. I'm not in need of help. If I needed help, I'd be asking for help. But in that movie, in the flick, they touch on that. And they also touch on people getting too, or the main character getting too comfortable and getting sucked back into that life that she had left behind. Trying to put her new life together moving forward. In this movie, she lost her love, and she's trying to put her life back together again, trying to discover herself, kind of thing. And it's good. I think a lot of nomadic people do that. Me too. I definitely left my old life behind. I shut it down and I put it to bed, and I moved on. But I do have those memories, those lingering thoughts in my back of my mind that, if I stuck with it, what would have happened? If I'd done things differently, what would have happened? I probably would have died an early death, a heart attack, stress of some sort. I was not a happy camper at all. I'm much more happy now. And I think that's going to end the live stream, I think. Jessica asked me, do I encounter animals come up to my rig? I don't encounter animals coming up. They're usually pretty scared. I did have 3 donkeys show up at camp once when I was asleep. That was frightening. I mean, literally, they were like this far away from from the vehicle. I opened up the back hatch to see what was going on in my camp, and there were 3 donkeys just looking at me like, what are you doing here? Didn't scare them off. I opened the hatch, and they were like, what took you so long? Haven't seen any mountain lions. They do exist. Haven't seen any. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off now. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Stay healthy. Stay warm in Texas. And Texas should teach everyone you should at least have one nomadic buddy around somewhere to help you get through stuff like that. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, I said I was going to do this earlier and I didn't. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Well, I do have to take a piss, so maybe I should.